This is a beautiful view.
Mm.
We're two people.
All right, hi folks and how dancers. Hopefully you're going to be dancing with us as we're going to be dancing outside of Freedom Park this evening. My name is Lina. This is Rossanno. We are doing Bachata class and it's beginner going into intermediate since we can't be at the studio anymore. But guess what? We're still going to dance. We're not going to stop. So we're just going to warm up a little bit and go over the steps that we did last week and also show you a little bit more what we could do and learn today. And then we'll break it down. So music is playing. Just grab a partner. If you don't have a partner, just dance by yourself. All right?
So we're going to start with some basics that we did last class. So.
Go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to start with my left foot. We're facing this way. You can see what I'm doing, right? So we're doing 3 steps and a tap. We're going 1. We're traveling also to the side. 1, 2, 3. We're going to tap. We're not going to put our weight on the tap. You're tapping so you go back in the direction. You go 1, 2, 3, tap. Notice I'm taking small steps. I'm not taking big steps, yeah? I'm not going 1. I want to be able to have my center underneath me with my balance. I'm going 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. Think about also being in a packed club, right? And also part of you, or a lot of you may not have a lot of space anyway, right? So, follow with me. We'll do one full side-to-side basic. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. One full basic. Now I'm going to teach you the forward and back. We're going to start our same foot. We're going to go forward. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, tap. Make sure you close taps. Collect and tap. We're going to go back. 1, 2, 3, close tap. One more time. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, close tap. And 5, 6, 7, close tap. So we should be able to put the side to side together with the forward and back and stay on beat. I'll do one of each. And 1, 2, 3, close tap. 5, 6, 7, close tap. Forward 1, 2, 3, close tap. And 5, 6, 7, close tap. You're gonna notice that when I'm like really feeling it in my element, you'll see me close tap, but I may close tap back and close, like I'll do a cross. So I can do 1,
Improvisation.
3, close tap, 5, 6, 7, close tap. Just for styling purposes, you don't have to do it that way, but make sure you're tapping. Oh yeah? Okay? So.
Let me go over ladies.
Yes. We're going to go over ladies part.
Yeah. So, again, gentlemen, you start on your left foot because you're always leading. Ladies follow with the right, and we're doing naturally opposite. So we begin with your basic, and it's your right foot. So basic, you go side, together, side, tap, and then left foot goes side, together, side, tap. Just remember, when you tap, don't put all your weight into the foot because otherwise you're going to step with the wrong one. You go right foot, right, and right. Tap, left, and left, tap. You can tap out, you can tap together as long as you're tapped. Now you also have an option of popping your hip and swing your hips as you go as much as you want. This is a Latin hip. So again, 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. Every time I start with my right foot, I begin the new basic. So we're gonna go for one basic. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. Now I'm gonna go back because gentlemen will be going forward. I will go back on my right, but I go back and back. Tap, forward, and forward, tap. Back on the right, 3, tap. Forward on the left, 3, tap. Now the same thing for you guys having improvisation. You don't have to tap your foot together. Right here. You can one basic back and forth. So ready? And here we go. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, go back. 1, 2, 3, and tap. 1, 2, 3, and tap. All right. I think now we'll try that together. If you guys have any questions, we're just going over the footwork right now. You will get a little bit more complicated. It was actually fine. It was they could hear it. A little complicated a little bit, but the main part, just alternate. Gentlemen, you go is left, right, then you can go in different direction. Same thing for lady. You can go right, left in a different direction. Sideways, forward, backwards, depending on the gentleman's lead. Okay? So, let's go ahead and try that with music. Yep, we'll just warm up a little bit, swing your hips, get the footwork going so you don't have to think about it. And we're going to jump into more advanced steps, all right? Rossanno, maestro. I did turn it down, so if you want to play it up.
We'll have the music louder next time, guys, promise.
Yes.
I have a big speaker on the way.
So we'll start with gentlemen's footwork towards your back first. Ladies, start with your right.
5. Actually, here's the beat. I don't know if you can hear it, but 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, tap. 2, 3, tap. 2, 3, tap. 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 We're gonna go forward and back a little bit. Forward and back. Here we go. And side to side. Here we go. One more 8 count. Forward and back again. Back. 1, 2, 3, back. Side to side. All right.
On ladies' back point of view, I start with my right foot. 5, 6, 7, 0, and 1, 2, 3, tap. 3, tap. 2, 3, tap. Keep moving in. 2, 3, tap. Last one. And forward and back, ladies back. 2, 3, tap. 3, tap. 3, tap. One more time. 3, tap. To the side we go. 3, tap. 3, tap. 3, tap. 2, 3, tap. All right, I hope you guys are warmed up as we are. Let's turn down the music just a bit.
I'll put a slower song on next time. I realized that could have been a little fast. But hopefully it got too warm though.
All right, let's see if we're still live. Nice, good job, Dan. I'm glad you're watching. Dan is watching.
All right, so now, let's go over the basic and what we did last week. So we started out with the basic and alternating turns. Let us show it to you first, what it's like. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Tap. 1, 2, 3. Lady goes. 1, 2, 3. Tap. 1, 2. Gentlemen go. 1, 2, 3. Tap. 1, 2. Tap. And here we do the first. Pretzel. 2, 3. Tap. Shampoo. The other one. 1, 2, 3. Tap. And conditioner. 1, 2, 3. Tap. And then with the sweetheart. 1, 2, 3. Tap. We're going forward. Let's go forward. 1, 2, 3. Tap. 2, 3. Tap. And then we're swinging. 1, 2, 3. Tap. Sweetheart to the side. 2, 3.
Yo-yo.
Tap. 2, 3. Tap. A little dip. Going up. 1, 2, 3. Tap. So we will advance that today, but this is just the basics for you guys to practice and remember different variations. And we'll start with just alternating turns. Ladies' turn, gentlemen's turn. So let's go over that. Let's turn this way for you a little bit.
Okay, for my leaders, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to prepare, or if we shorten that word, how to prep, prepare, prep, same thing. You're going to hear me say prep a lot. How to prep your partner into turning, right, or your follower. So, I like to prep my follower. You don't want to surprise them. So what I do is I'm going to take it slow. So if I'm going to turn her to her right, towards her right,
With my right foot.
towards her right foot, clockwise, I'm going to make sure whenever I'm doing the basic, and I'm going to the side, the first half of the basic, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the other half of the basic is when I need to prepare or prep my partner to turn to her right. So I'm going to go 5, 6, 7. When we're tapping, this hand is going to be up. We're going to tap, and this hand is going to do it at the same time.
Which hand is that?
This is my right hand for the leaders, left hand for the followers. This is me now showing or giving a signal to my follower that, or preparing her to now know that whenever she taps, whenever she steps, she's going to step towards her right as she turns. I'm going to help her turn. She's not going to, this turn is also called like a, she doesn't have to give me any type of force, any type of, like she just has to go flow basically. She doesn't have to go this way, she's just going with the hand. Yep.
Am I right? It's ready, so I'm ready to go that way anyways. He lets me know, hey.
And on one she's going. She's turning 1, 2, 3, and she's tapping. She's still using the same 4 steps. She's just turning now. If you look at her toes when she turns, she points with the first step. She points out that she's going to start turning. This is going to be very important. 2, she brings it together. 3, she steps, continues to travel, and then she taps. Yes? For the leaders, all I do is my basic with her, half of the basic. I'm turning her, and I'm going, sorry, you can't. 1, 2, 3, tap. The same thing. Notice where the hands end up, because I start like this. When she turns, I bring my hand down, and her hand ends up on the top of mine, just like how it is when we begin. Yes? So, what are we going to do?
Yeah, let's do it from the basic, from the back, for Jeremy's point of view, for beginners. Step back just a little bit. This way. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go slow, and I'm going to kind of exaggerate my hands a little bit, so you can see what my hands are doing. Yes? So, basic, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, tap. That's the first half of my basic. Now, I want my partner to do a right turn. For the second half of my basic, I'm going to prep her. I'm going to go 5, 6, 7, prep. She's prepared, yes? My hand is like this. It's like if I have a watch here, I'm kind of like checking the time on my watch, yes? And then I'm turning on 1, 2, 3, tap. Just normal basic. You make sure the hand stays up. You're looking at your time, checking the time. You go over and down. So make sure you keep the tension here on the fingertips. You're not grabbing the hands. It's going to turn into like Kung Fu Ninjutsu. Make sure you keep the tension, the connection on the fingertips. Okay.
So you've received the turn on your left foot. You completed one basic. You prep towards the end of the first basic. Lady goes and turns on the second basic. Go ahead.
Okay. So now we're going to do, the turn we're going to do another half basic.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, for my turn, for the gentleman's turn, yeah. So, for us to turn to our left, we're going to turn our left foot. Also, make sure, same thing as we mentioned, toe, point coming out. This is how we initiate the turn.
If your shoulders turn, your lower body will turn, because that's where you go. And I use that a lot in my classes. You can't turn like this in your head here. You got to turn your upper body so that your footwork will point where you go.
And you want to keep the weight on the balls of your feet as well, so that you can pivot while you're turning. So, we're going to do one full basic, and we'll do a slow turn to our left, counterclockwise. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, left turn. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, tap. Half basic. 5, 6, 7, and tap. Yes?
So it's just like your basic. Your basic on side, together, side, tap, side, together, side, tap. Now you're adding a twist. You got to step out, together, side, tap. Now to really break it down, correct. But you got to have momentum. You got to spin yourself and keep walking. We don't want to take huge steps. Right. Again, we're on a small dance floor, so pretend that you're dancing quietly in your own little round bubble with a partner, okay? So let's go over ladies' turn and then gentleman's turn. So in total, that's technically 2 basics, right? If I'm counting correctly. Still gentlemen, but not for ladies.
All right, so we're going to turn just to the left for gentlemen, or both just to the left, right?
Ladies' turn.
Okay. Do the first turn for the ladies. Okay. So we do a half basic. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, tap. Prep. For the ladies, to the turn to the right. 1, 2, 3, tap. Half basic for the leaders. Now, leaders turn to the left. 1, 2, 3, tap, half basic. 6, 7, tap.
I guess we're going to talk about what happens to his hand. So you just kind of wrap yourself around. You hold on to one hand of the lady, you wrap yourself around, so it happens to be like a waist roll, and then you come right back and touch her hand. That's it.
Also, leaders, I like to lead a lot with my eyes. So whenever I turn, I look down and I put my follower's hand next to my waist. I look down and I lead it here.
See, we're in
Come
Freedom
back.
Park.
I'm looking for the hand, so she knows, okay, he's looking up. Apparently he's looking for something, yes? That's where a lot of things go whenever you start getting into the realm of like hand tosses and tricks. You're leading it also with your eyes. So when the leader tosses your hand up or down and you look, it's like for you to put your hand back into his hand. So.
All right, let me go over ladies' footwork now. I've got to go with my back. So ladies, your basic go to the right, 3, tap, to the left, 3, tap. No matter what a gentleman's asking you to do, you still alternate with right and left. Your turn will be 3 steps to your right. So practice that. You usually go side, together, side, tap, side, together, side, tap. I will twist my body because you will turn me. I go forward, together, side, tap, right, 2, 3, tap. So you have a 2-hand hold. Your hands are on the top. You go 1, 2, 3, tap, 1, 2. Deep breath. I don't want to go underarm. You just want to watch him. Deep breath. 2, and then he spins you 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. By the time you go to the next basic, he is spinning. So you just keep your hands in front for him to catch. And you just keep doing your basic. Your right hand will probably wrap around his waist. 2, 3, tap. Catch his hands. 3, tap. Keep on alternating. All right?
Yes.
If you have any questions, please type them in. We'll check for it.
And for my followers, yes, just go with the flow. This is a non-resistance turn. So if the leader prepares your hand or preps your hand to go this way, you're just going with the hand. If you fight it, you're going to end up like this, yeah? Straight jacket.
We're not pushing the hands. Remember, it's just hanging down. He directs you where to go. You want to
Keep
have,
elbow down, relax.
for this dance, spaghetti arms.
Yeah, keep on up, keep the elbow down and relax.
From gentleman's perspective first, let's do that.
So I'm going to count louder. I'm going to start with a full basic. I'm going to prep my partner, follow to do a right turn, half basic, then I'm going to immediately do a turn to my left. Yes? Here we go. 5, 6, basic, and 1, 2, 3, tap, prep. Here we go. Tap, and 1, 2, 3, tap, half basic, prep. The leader's turn. Watch the hand. 1, 2, 3, tap, and 5, 6, 7, tap. Yeah? We can do the same thing the other way. So we'll show you this time.
We have birds joining us. We're going to do. They swim right up to us.
Yes. I named that one Daffy, actually.
Here we go. 5, 6, full basic. 1, 2, 3, tap, keep, prep. You keep moving to the right. 2, 3, tap, half the basic. Now he go. Stretch your hands in front. Tap, keep, catches, right, back, tap. All right, let me check if we have any questions. So we'll do that a couple of times to a slow music before we move on to more complicated things. Perfect, no questions. All right? You want to try the slower music?
This slower song?
Yes. You just wait, guys. It'll get a little bit more complicated.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have a partner, you can still practice with your hands. All right, gentlemen especially. You turn lady in front of you. Ladies, you can practice your turns by yourself all day long in your hips.
Start with basic. So the beat first. I'll count it for you. 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, 7, tap. Get ready for the basic. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, tap, 6, 7, tap. Get ready to start the turn. Coming up, prep your partner leaders. She turns, half basic. We turn, half basic. Here. Basic. Tap, 5, 6, 7, tap. Relax. Lift the hands. We're relaxed, right? Our arms are moving just because we're moving. We're not actually throwing our arms around, yeah? We're relaxed. We're enjoying the flow, baby. Okay? Basic with us. Another basic. 2, 3, tap. Get ready for the turns, leaders. Here we go. Turn your follower. Press. Half face. Leaders turn. Half face.
Yay! Beautiful. We got gloves, so we can do high fives.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna move on to something a bit more complicated-ish. All right. Let's do the pretzels. Pretzels. It's anytime we have our hand rotated in any other direction to wrap lady in or wrap her out. In this case, we're doing hammer lock. So to do hammer lock, usually, gentlemen, you begin it with your left hand and lady turns under through the window. Now notice, he holds the other hand because I'm gonna wrap myself in all the way around to here. That's a pretzel. You can unwind me so that we can go back to facing each other, okay? So again, my hands are very spaghetti-like. If I lock them, try to turn me.
She's fighting. I can't do anything.
Yes, you can't turn, so relax your hands,
Relax.
all right? So we've showed that before. We're gonna do 2 pretzels and then head loops. What's a head loop? It's any time somebody's hands go over the head, for example, it's gentleman's, and then lady's hand slides down his shoulder back to his arm. You can do it with the other hand. There we go. Sometimes a lot of you know how to do it from the handshake. We unwind our hands. We unwind 1, unwind 2, and we're back to regular hand motion. But you can also do it just from here. Left hand, slide, right hand, slide, and we drop. All right?
The major thing with practicing this is if you're going to do it with this position, just from neutral position for my leaders, make sure your fingertips are facing up. This creates a window for me, right? Down, it's going to fall. This, pushing up, creates a window for me to bring the hand over like this, okay? Same thing with this side. Fingertips up and down.
I usually also say sometimes to some of the gentlemen that take classes for me, if you want to turn lady, you usually try to bring your elbow up and her elbow goes up. For this case, you want to keep your elbow down. You want her elbow to go up. So you bring her hands up so that you have a window, all right? And then that will be able to go through right away.
Oh yeah, you want to keep it in, like bring it in. That's another thing for the followers. A big telltale sign, when you're dancing with a leader, right? If he wants you to turn, usually the prep is going to be big. Arm is going to go out and kind of big, like you're going to do something, right? But if you bring the hands in, the elbows are in, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be for a hairbrush or hair comb for her, for you, whatever. You may bring it out this way, or you may do it for him, because he's keeping it tight, keeping it in. Yeah, anyway.
All right, so let's go over the first hammer lock.
Okay, first hammer lock. Same thing, I'm preparing my partner to do a turn to their right.
For
So-
gentlemen first, and then we'll go over ladies' footwork.
So I'm preparing my partner. Now notice, she turns to the right. Now we're not using this hand like we did the first time, turning to her right, the non-resistance turn. We're using this hand. Yes, with this hand, it's going to be important for my leaders and the followers actually that we keep this L, 90-degree angle. And the tension here. My hand is up. So that whenever she turns, yes, we want to let the elbow down. Keep it relaxed, yes? Now, whenever I prepare my partner, I'm still prepping the same. Just as I prepare her here with the tap, I'm going to prepare her like this with the tap as well. She's tapping and I'm preparing her. This is my prep. Now she knows she's going to turn. The hand is up, so she knows. The second important part is this hand here. Whenever she starts to turn, I'm going to let gravity take its place. Right, we're relaxed here. It's a relaxed hand. I'm going to let her arm relax. And as she turns, I'm just going to flip her wrist around. Kind of push it down so it wraps around naturally. The worst thing you want to do, leaders, is injure your follower by when you turn the wrist, keeping the arm up. Because once she starts to turn, all this comes up and her shoulder may pop out of place. It's going to hurt, right?
Yeah, really
you want to let it
we're
fall
not
down.
here.
You want to let it fall down and bring it
hurting.
down so it goes to her natural body, her anatomy. Yes?
Ladies, you want to relax your hands. Remember that. If you're fighting, you're going to hurt yourself. You try to keep them relaxed and let him guide you. But in this case, you know that you are turning around to your right. Keep looking for him.
Yeah, it's like they say in a car accident, the people who tense up in a car accident get hurt most. And then people who are like relaxed, they don't get hurt like that. Same thing, relax. This is dancing anyway, right? We're not supposed to be fighting.
Have fun. If you
Go
mess
with the
up,
flow.
you don't mess up. He messes up. Whatever.
It's
We'll
okay.
teach
We
him.
laugh it off and keep going. So, relax. We prep for the leaders. We prep our followers. Yeah? You're going to turn that. You're going to go 1, 2, hammer lock, 3, tap. Okay? look at where we are now. She is pretzel or hammerlock. Now, the main thing is I want her to be facing me when she's done with the turn. I don't want her to be like halfway. I want her to complete her turn all the way. So what I may do is I may come a little bit to her side just so that she can be comfortable enough to rotate all the way.
So he's slightly more to my right to his left.
Yeah, and she finishes the turn. She's facing me. She's like, she'll be like this. Square it up with me, yeah? So, let's do it again. Basic 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, tap, press. Here we go, and on 1, 2, 3, tap, and 5, 6, 7, tap. Yes? What you have to make sure you don't do followers is the chicken wing. Once you do this chicken wing, this turn, everything becomes too wide and hard to control. So make sure whenever you turn, you keep this hand from chicken wing. Keep the L here, like you want to keep something in your armpit, like you're trying to hold something in your armpit, and you want to turn. 1, 2, 3, tap. Now you do hammerlock, and you're just going to do your half basic. Make sure you don't do the chicken wing, yeah? Okay.
So really for ladies, it's the same turn that you've done before. It's the same 3 steps to your right. 1, 2, 3, tap. You just have different hands. He's leading your hands. In this case, you already know how to turn underarm, under your left arm, so you're just turning here and see your partner, because you want to look for guidance. What's next? He's going to unwind you back. You're going to reverse that turn and face him, and you're just doing the basic. He lets you know where you should do with your hand, and I just keep on moving, and it's going to slide. All right? So it takes 1.5 basic to complete this step.
So we're turning first. So we're going to do a half basic or full basic. 1, 2, 3, tap. Prep, leaders. 2, 3, tap. Hammerlock. 2, 3, tap. For this particular instance, we're going to do an unwind instead of a half basic. We're going to unwind the follower back to where she came from. Unwind, and I'm going to use this momentum. I'm going to use it. So as she unwinds, I'm going to use this momentum to kind of scoop up, create the window, and do the drape over my head. Yes? We're done. I'm going to tap. As I move back, I'm going to look for her hand as she slides down my arm, back into my hand, reconnect, and we tap again. So let's do it slow with the count. Yeah? Basic first. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, tap. Prep. Here we go. Tap. Hammerlock. 2, 3, tap. Unwind. Drape. 3, tap, and 1, 2, 3, tap, and 5, 6, 7, tap. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to call out ladies' footwork, and I'm going to do it this way. Ladies, you begin with your right foot, and we'll do just a full basic break. Here you go. Right, 2, 3, tap, left, 2, here you go. Turn right, 2, 3, tap, turn left, 2, 3, tap, walk right, 2, 3, tap. And we're stopping here because you're going to do the exact same thing in an opposite direction now.
So now I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to prep my partner. She's going to be closed tap, ready to go. So she's tapped. We're tapped. Whenever we tap, she knows, okay, whenever the hand is up, she's going to turn. So she's going to take a step out with her left foot, point the toe, right? Because she's going to go down the line and turn. 1, 2, 3, tap. Same thing. Now we hammerlock down the other direction. My follower's right arm is behind her. Look at how we're connected here. If you can see, and let's come this and see our connection with the fingertips. This is how we are connected, still by the fingertips. Yes? You don't need to be connected like this or any other way. This, I find, allows for the most leash, if you will, right, for the follower. This is going to cut the leash more. This allows me to kind of have my posture as well. Yes? And of course, her arm is going to be closed, so it will be like this when we're done. And then I'm going to unwind her. Say it, 1, 2, 3, and do the drape. So we're going to do this really slow as well.
So you use your left side, gentlemen, to lead first. Once you're done with it, you use your right side to lead. So we're doing it both ways, all right? So let's break it down. Slowly.
Both ways?
Yeah.
So full basic first, and then we're going to prep to turn our followers. Leaders are going to prep with our left hand to turn our followers to their right, clockwise. Then we're going to unwind. We're going to do the drape, right? Follow. We're going to have a half basic, just a half basic to prep our follower so that she will now turn to her left.
Well, we don't actually have a basic. She'll begin to turn right away.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes right in, so it's kind of fast. So it's prepping and turning at the same time. We will see what we're talking about right now.
Here we go. Full basic. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, tap. Full basic. Prep. Here we go. 1, 2. Hammer lock. Here we go. Unwind. Here's the drape. 1, 2. This is the half basic I was talking about. You prep her. 5, 6. Hammer lock. Unwind. And drape here. 5, 6, 7. So yes, with that half basic step, you should be getting ready to prep your follower. You have that half basic to prep them to turn to now hammer lock to the other side.
When we do hand loop, gentlemen, you gotta let go of lady's hand fast because you have 1, 2, 3 tap to drop the hand and prep her to the other side. You don't hold on. Once it goes over, let go. She will go drop, and you can work with this hand, okay?
That also comes from making sure you keep the tension in the fingertips and not using your thumb, everyone. For the followers and the leaders, you don't want to use your thumbs too much with trying to hold the person's hand. If you keep the connection in the fingertips and you just do the drape, this will break it. It's going to break the tension anyway, right? But if you hold on with your thumb, then yeah, you got to let go. Because then I'm holding on to her hand,
Yes.
yeah?
Yes.
And over time, followers are not going to like it if you're like pressing into their fingertips with your thumbs, leaders. They're not going to like it at all. I hear these stories. Okay?
Reviewing, why do you have a thumb? You don't hold on with your thumb. You only gonna press the thumb if you're about to lose her. If she's coming out and you're about to let her go, you press the thumb so that you wouldn't lose her hand, okay? You get back closer to each other. All right, so let's do this step one more time. Ready? And here we go.
Full basic.
1, 2, 3. Tap.
Prep.
2.
Here we go. Hammer lock. 1,
2, 3. Tap.
unwind.
2, 3.
Drape.
Tap. 1,
Prep.
2,
Half
3.
basic
Tap.
and hammer lock.
1, 2, 3. Tap.
Unwind.
2, 3. Tap.
And drape.
1, 2, 3. Tap. All right, ladies, I think you might be a little bit confused from that, so probably stop. Here's what I'm just gonna go over real quick. I'm turning to my right, reversing, and then I'm turning to my left, reversing. So I'm doing the basic. I go right foot, left foot. I'm gonna turn to the right. He unwinds me to my left. Half the basic to your right. Turn to your left. Unwind to the right. Go half the basic to the left. Done. All right? So now we're going to check if we have any questions, and we'll try this with music. We'll do this step, and then we'll go over alternating turns as well to put that all together. All right?
All right. Can you play your music?
Yes.
Do something a little more slower.
Yes. Guys, see it? Oh, yes. Yeah.
There we go. Is that turning down always? Perfect.
So I'm going to count the beat for this song at first. Thanks for staying patient with us, everyone. We're going to definitely have the music a little bit louder next time. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. So get ready. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Basic. Hammer lock prep. Here we go. And unwind with the drape. Prep. Again. Unwind. Drape. Basic. 5, 6, 7, tap. We're going to do it again. Tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. Get ready. 2, 3, tap. Not yet. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, prep. Hammer lock. Unwind. Drape. Hammer lock. Here we go. And unwind. Drape. Basic. We have someone else joining us here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, very good.
Future dancer, hopefully.
Now let's try it from A and B. So we're doing basic alternating turns and then pretzel. So again, for lady, gentlemen, you gotta turn lady with your right hand and she's turning to her right. And then for gentlemen, you're doing like a mini waist roll. turn to your left. So we'll combine those two together. All right?
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, half basic or full basic.
Tap.
Prep. Here we go. 2, half basic prep leader. Step, 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 step.
3, tap.
2, 3, tap. Again.
2, 3, tap.
Prep. Here we go.
3,
And
tap. Ladies,
2, 3, tap. Prep. Here we go. Leader. Step out the turn.
3,
Tap. Step out the half basic.
3, tap.
1, 2, 3, tap. One more time. Get ready. 2, 3, tap. Prep. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, tap. Prep. Leader turn. Step it out. 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap.
Very good. Yeah. All righty. Let's see how much time we have left so we can kind of keep on going. Oh, we're almost out of time, but that's okay. You know what? Because we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going a little longer because we started a little bit later. All right, we're going to move on to Sweetheart. All right? And then we're going to go to Shine Face. So we only have 2 more steps to go over. So it's another pretzel, all right? So now we're going to roll it in. It's called Sweetheart. It's a Sweetheart. It's a little mini hug.
Yeah.
All right? And in between, we're going to have a couple walks. And then we have a little cuddle where you swing lady from one side to another side. And then you do a little yo-yo. Some of you already know most of this stuff, but we will finish up with a little neat. Now, if you're by yourself, don't throw yourself on the floor. Just pretend you're doing this, okay?
Like how?
Like this. Woo! It's a shine
Nice,
trick.
isn't it?
I practiced a lot. About myself. All right, let's go over the Sweetheart.
All right, so for the leader, the Sweetheart. For the leaders, so actually everything is the same as far as the Sweetheart with the turn. We did the alternating turn in which we're doing the non-resistance turn. So we're back to the non-resistance turn, the easier turn, yes? So it's this, we were doing this turn here. Now we're going to be doing the exact same turn, prepping our followers to turn to their left. Same exact turn. Look at my elbow. I have an L, 90-degree angle. I'm taking the time. She's up, L, 90-degree angle. I'm going to trace a halo in her head. I'm not going to have the turn too high, right? Right here, she's turning. Now, the only difference is, here, this is her doing a left turn without me.
The park is closing soon, so we have to be quickly about it.
Yeah.
Why don't we go ahead and do the time phase?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. They're kicking us out.
Figure this out.
We'll go over that and we'll videotape that for you guys so you can practice that at home. Let's go over the shine phase real quick then.
All right, so just know one thing I just want to finish. If you kept this hand, leaders, that's it. If you kept the hand, did the exact same turn, she would end up into the Sweetheart. That's all it is. Make sure you give her some leash, and that's it. You kind of end up like in a little hug pose. We call it the Sweetheart. That's all it is. Yep. So you can practice that by yourself. We're going to show you something else to practice by yourself. Just some shine footwork.
For this, you don't need a partner, but it's a shine phase with your partner. You don't need to touch. All
Yeah.
right? Go ahead.
So we're going to start with the side basic. 1, 2, 3, tap, and 5. So we got that down. Now we're going to do a forward and back basic. I'm going to start forward, she's going to start back.
We'll begin the lesson with this.
1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, 7, tap.
Remember, you can tap here, tap there, tap here, wherever you want to do it, just to tap.
We'll do it one more time. And 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, 7, tap. Now from here, we're going to do a basic in which we basically break towards one another. So we're breaking 1, 2, 3, tap, break forward again. 5, 6, 7, tap again. 1, 2, 3, tap, forward
It's
and
almost like
back.
the rock step from salsa. Forward,
You're going
forward, forward.
forward and back, tap, forward and back, tap, forward and back, tap, and forward and back, tap. You can add a little bit of sauce, some spiciness, some flavor to it by rotating the hip. Pop, e, pop, and pop, e,
We're
pop,
alternating right and left. Ladies, right,
pop, and
left,
hold
or
on,
gentlemen is
stop,
left,
and
right.
right.
Alternating, mirroring each other. All right, so we
Mirror,
have A, B, and C. A was just the regular basic. We go 1, 2, 3. Tap. Let's do that one more time. That's A, 2, 3, tap. Hard. B, we go towards and away from each other. Tap. 1, One more time. And 2, 3. Tap. All right, see, we go forward each side. Break. 3. Tap. Break. One more time. Break. 3. Tap. Break. Now we're down to part B. And the part B is the latte cucaracha. Think of it this way. Go ahead.
We're going to step out to the side, bring our weight back, and then cross forward. And then side, weight back, cross forward. And tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. And 5, 6, tap. All right, party's closed. We're going to kick out. We got to get ready to go.
Sorry, you guys, they're kicking us out. We will videotape it for you so you guys can watch that at home. Thank you.